Hey, what's up? This is Eddie Barrios from the Bronx. I had some fun today on Shitty Greg's show live. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I've never gotten on anybody's channel before, but it was a lot of fun. Shitty Greg is a pretty cool guy, sensible guy. I enjoyed the 15, 20 minutes that we did. It was a lot of fun. I'm here today to talk about Mrs. Strober's new video, still claiming she's the only one in the world, the creator who started it. She goes as far as to say there wouldn't be any dark, black movies and TV shows if it wasn't for her. There would be no movies about this dark skin, light skin if it wasn't for her. Crazy, right? I can't believe she actually made that claim, because I can just name 3 movies, and I can name a ton of shows and movies that were before Rashida was even born. When Rashida was claiming, what is Rashida's claim? She's been doing what she's doing since 1998. But I challenge anybody to search for Rashida Strober in 1998. There is nothing on her on Darkism in 1998, not at all. She actually came out in the scene around 2010, but even then in 2010 she wasn't talking that Darkism craziness. She was speaking about, being black and stuff, but she didn't name it Darkism, not yet. She started that Darkism crap in about 2014, 2015. This I know because I've researched her extensively. So she claims this claim about 98. Let's just say, okay, let's go with 98, just for the sake of argument. The Color Purple came out in 1985, which was a story about a dark black woman being treated like crap because she was dark, she was black. Remember that? You're dark, you're black, you're ugly. Remember her? I may be black, I may be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here. Then right after that came School Days in 1987. Color Purple was 85, School Days was 88. There was no Rashida Strober in 88. So what did Spike Lee stole these ideas from her before she even thought about them? Because Spike Lee's been doing dark black movies for a long time. You know him. He makes a ton of these movies, short films, big movies. So, and then you have smaller productions like Pretty Hades Baby, which came out in 1991. You got another one, Shadism, which came out around 2014, around the same time Rashida came out. I mean, there's too many shows to mention for her to even say what she's saying makes her look even more ridiculous. This is a total scam of a woman, a total fraud. Everything she says about her past, it's so inflated. It's a lie. She's a liar. She's a total liar, and I wish. These are not just things that I've heard. These are things that I've looked up. It's all public record. She's on social services. Everybody always wonders, why is Rashida Strober always in a car when she's doing most of these interviews? You notice she's always, majority of the time, in a car. She's an Uber driver. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that she does Uber. It's okay. Right there, she's working. She's making her money. Does she report it? I believe she doesn't. She's also on public assistance. So she's making all this extra income, and as you know, these are things you have to report, especially to social services. You don't screw around with them. If you're getting Medicaid and assistance, and supposedly I looked up something about her that had to do with Section 8, so it kind of looks like she may be on Section 8. So she's selling these shows, She's selling these books, but she's taking her money and her payment through Cash App and GoFundMe, which are donation sites which don't require taxes. So she can hide the money that way. So everybody notices everything with her is donations, 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 or if you got to pay for something, you pay them through those sites. That's how you pay. She doesn't pay those taxes, and she doesn't report what she has coming in to the state of to the South Florida Public Assistance. So, but this is nothing new with her. I mean, she's been in trouble for this sort of thing before in her past. This is nothing new. I'm not, what do you say? I'm not slandering her, because if it was untrue, then it would be slander. But it's public record. Anybody can look it up. Rashida Marie Strober. It's public record. It's just crazy that she's still making these videos, acting like everything's okay, and she's back to just always saying, Rashida Lala, $ Rashida Lala, send me money, send me money, send me money. I need money. I need to raise at least $1,500 for this litigation. You know, Rashida Strober, as Shitty Greg showed on his show, she has a history of trying to sue everybody for any little thing. I mean, I think her license plates say I sue, because this is how she tries to make her money. It's ridiculous what I heard today on her new video, which I heard it before, but she's so confident with it. She's so, you know, it's the delusions of grandeur that this woman has in her head. I believe there's something really wrong with her. There's something wrong with her. This is a woman who accuses people of doing shit that she does. Everything she's ever accused people of doing is because she's actually the one doing it. She calls people frauds. She calls people thieves. She calls people jealous. It's because she's jealous of a lot of people. It's because she's fraud. She's a fraud. She commits fraud, and she's a fraud. And she's a thief because she plagiarizes. But she calls it citing. Citing, you're supposed to give credit to the authors. So Rashida's whole thing is, I created everything, nobody. So if you created all of it, why are you citing off of people and not giving the credit, which translates into plagiarism? Come on, Rashida. Your accomplishments in college, they're not what they say they are. You did go to school in South Florida, but you didn't graduate with no motherfucking high honors. You know what I'm talking about. It's all fake. I have all this stuff. One day I would love to post it. A little bit deep down inside me says I can talk about it, but I shouldn't post it because it shows too much information about her. I mean, this stuff has her address, it has her phone numbers, it even has her license plates. I mean, it has everything. So I would never do that. I would never put somebody's information out there, because I believe there's a lot of nut jobs that would probably actually try to look her up. And I wouldn't make myself responsible for that happening. So I just mention what I know, and it's fact. It's not hearsay. It's not something I heard from somebody. It's something that I know. Her history is inflated. Her school history is inflated. Her lies about living in the street and being homeless, inflated. It's all inflated. This woman is just somebody who loves money, who tries to get it any way she can. Does she care about dark black women? No, she doesn't. I don't believe that for a second. And this is not a personal view. This is a sort of, say, critic, professional view. She doesn't care. All she cares about is what she can get from you. She's done nothing for people of color, black people especially, black women especially, nothing. The only thing she does is line her pockets. That's it. Nothing more. So people, like I always say, Do your research. You only can learn from research. You're not going to learn anything from this woman. Rashida Strober can't teach you anything, and she can't tell you anything that you can get for free. Why pay for it when it's free? The information that Rashida Strober gives you, she found it herself online and reading books. Read her books. Listen to what she says and compare it to the history. Her stories about growing up, being called black and crispy and dark and ugly. It's been done. Spike Lee did it. The Color Purple did it. Shadism did it. It's Oprah. Oprah even made a movie called Oprah's Life Class. Colorism, The Secret Shame. And this happened in 2011. Rashida wasn't doing darkism in 2011. She can't prove that she was doing darkism in 2011. Her claim in 1998, it's fake, it's inflated. It's only a date that she uses to make it seem that she was doing it longer than she actually was. There is no 1998 Rashida Strober. There isn't. It's just not there. Search and search. It's not there. Even when she tried to prove, hey, this is what I did, and then she made a mistake of posting something that she tried to claim it was back in the early 90s. But if you look on it, it's 2015. So she tried this before. She does that a lot. She puts her foot in her mouth every single time. So yeah, people, do your research, and don't pay for shit that's free. Especially her books. I ordered 2 of her books just to compare notes. And let me tell you something. There's so many books in her book. There's so many quotes and paragraphs in her book that it's obviously taken from books like The Blacker the Berry. There's so many passages from The Blacker the Berry in her writings. She just turns them around a little bit, but if you read them, you will see this is where she got her information from. Because we all got information from somewhere. Rashida Strober didn't just pop up out of the blue in 2014 and made all this shit up. It's been done. It's always been done. It's been done before she was born. This is topics that's already out there. For her to claim that she's the one and only in the world is, oh my God, that's the most ballsiest claim I ever heard in my fucking life. I mean, she has no shame. That may work for the gullibles who don't know shit and they just hearing this for the first time from her. But people who know, people like me, people who research, intelligent people, people my age, because a lot of these little fucking girls that praise her, they're 19 years old, they're 20 years old, they don't know. They don't know shit. These fucking people don't read books today. Everything with them today is World Star and online. You think they take the time out to do a research on who started the black activism, who started black activism? Hell no. They'd rather look at a fucking video to find out what Kanye West is doing today. They don't research shit. But people my age, I'm 53, people my age, we know. We know. Rashida, when I was 15 years old, Rashida, remember, when I was 15 years old, you was only probably about 3 or 4 years old. I heard all this shit before. I heard this shit before you started dropping quarter pounds of doo-doo in your diapers. So, stop lining her pockets with bullshit. Stop lining her pockets, because everything she tells you, it's free. It's free. Just look it up. It's free. All those books and passages, learn about how to become a self-respecting dark black woman. She can't teach you that because she has no respect. You can't learn self-respect from a woman who obviously, when you see her online, she has no respect. She doesn't even respect her own daughter. She's supposed to be online to enlighten and build and bring up dark black women, as she says, but she has no respect. So how the fuck are you going to learn respect from that? She has none. Not a drop. It's all an act when you see her online. But the problem with her is she can't help herself. She tries to come off as respectable, but she can't help herself because it's up here with her. She's fucked up. She can't help it. She'll start off for the first 5 minutes. She's all, oh, I'm Rashida Strober and the black this and the black and 7-8 minutes into it, she's always yelling. This is truly an angry fucking black woman. Forget the dark. She's an angry ass black woman who I believe is she hates her dark black skin. She has a problem with the color of her skin. She does. And all her rhetoric shows that she actually has a problem with her dark black skin. Forget the fact that she condemns dark blacks dating light blacks or even lighter other ethnicities when she has a light-skinned boyfriend. Like I always said, Rashida is a do as I say person, not do as I do. That's Rashida Strober. And all she cares about is the dollars. She don't care about dark, black, nothing. She's not a freaking black revolutionary. She's not. She's far from it. She doesn't have those qualities, and she never will, and she never will reach the success she wants because her stuff is bullshit and it's plagiarized. So I tell you, why pay for shit that you can get for free? You can get it for free. You can read some Alice Walker, read The Black of the Berry, read Shadeism. It's there. It's free. It's online. It's free. And if you're going to spend $49 on a show, don't bother with Rashida's show. It sucks. I'm telling you honestly, as a critic, that show is terrible and it's not worth $49. It's her doing 6 of the most ghettoest, crappiest characters that you will ever see. And also, it's been done. It's old. It's nothing new to it. There's no pop to it. It's old. It's outdated. And she won't change it. Because you know why? Rashida is happy just collecting the scraps. If you send Rashida $5, she's happy. It's yeah, give me more. She don't care because all those little $5, $10, $2, it adds up to her dollars in her pocket. So she's okay with those scraps as long as it gives her some kind of income. And she's looking for glory, which she will never find. Rashida won't find glory. Rashida is one of these people that she'll post a video or do a live feed and 1,000 people will tell her she's a fucking crazy batshit. But 2 people say, we're behind you, girl, you go. That's her focus. Those 2 people. Fuck the 1,000, she doesn't give a shit. Those 2 people, if she can get some money off of them, she's happy. She has no shame. Eddie Barrios from the Bronx.